I'm continuing my Disney villain series, and today I'm going to be doing a makeup look inspired by Jafar from Aladdin. For this makeup look, I focused mostly on the eyeshadow. I didn't really have a lot of other things to do on the face. Like Ursula had like the purple, and then for Scar I made like a little makeup-y scar. But Jafar, since he's more or less just a regular person, there wasn't really any defining characteristics that I wanted to do on my face. So today's look is more of just an eye makeup look. But if you want to see what I came up with, go ahead and keep on watching. Alrighty, so I'm starting off by priming my eyes, and I'm using the Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer from Elizabeth Mott just to prime my eyes to make sure the eyeshadows will stay. Now I'm using the NYX HD concealer, and this shade is obviously too light, and it's the shade Glow, and I'm just using it to kind of even out my eyes because I do have kind of veiny eyes and I didn't want that to show through any of the colors. And then I decided to go over it all with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk because I really wanted a light base so that the colors on top would really pop and be as bright as possible. So that's why I use so many light bases, and so I'm just blending out this NYX pencil. Now I am packing on a red shade from my NYX Love in Paris palette in Merci Beaucoup, and I've been using this palette forever. It's my go-to, and this red is the only red I can find. It's the reddest red I can find in stores, and so I'm really packing this on. And I'm taking it all the way up to the crease because we're actually going to be putting black on the lids, but I wanted it to kind of all blend more easily, so I'm putting the red on first all the way from the lid to the crease. And then I'm taking a Wet n Wild eyeliner pencil, and it's just a black pencil, and I'm dragging this messily along my lash line and also on the outer edge of my eye, like the outer V kind of. And I'm just doing this really messily because I wanted the black to have a little bit of a base. And we're gonna blend this out, so I didn't really want to try and make it neat. I just wanted there to be some black on my eye. So yeah, don't worry about making it neat if you're recreating this look. And then now I'm just blending it with my e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm going to take the black from my 100 color e.l.f. palette in a second, but I'm just blending this out first. And then, like I said, I'm taking my black from my e.l.f. 100 color palette and applying this all over my lid. And I did a lot of blending throughout this video. I cut out most of the blending throughout the other steps, but I went back and blended these colors and packed them on and blended them multiple times when I was doing my eyeliner, my brows, all of that stuff, because I really wanted the black to stand out and the red to stand out, and I wanted them to be well blended instead of like black and then a line and then the red, if that makes sense. So I really wanted them to blend together. So I spent a lot of time blending, and I went back and forth with the red and the black. Like you see, I went back to red just because I really wanted to make sure that the colors blended well together. And then now I'm taking this product called a Liquid Gossamer from Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics, and it's just this gorgeous bronzy, shimmery liquid cream thing. I don't really know how to explain it. It's gorgeous though. And then I'm using just a light whitish color from my e.l.f. 100 color palette to go over that. And then again, just blending more, I went back in with the black because I wanted to be a little bit darker. And then now I'm taking my Wet n Wild H2O proof eyeliner, and I am just making a line. And I made sure to look back and forth between the eye that I had already done and the eye I was working on, just to make sure that they were relatively even. And then I went with kind of a long thin wing and wanted to make sure that it was super sharp because I don't know, I associate sharp eyeliner with villains. And so if you recreate this, you can use any shape of eyeliner you want. If you decide to go something longer, you can. I just don't really like the way that looks on my eyes, so I went with a little bit shorter wing. And then I'm just cleaning up my eyes with a makeup wipe because I wanted to take off the fallout. And then I also clean off my lashes. Like I said before, I don't really like the way my lashes look when there's a little bit of eyeliner on them. I find that the mascara doesn't go on as smoothly, so I just clean it off. And then I'm using two mascaras. The first one is the City Color Be Bold 3x Volume and Length mascara that I got in my Ipsy bag a while ago. This has become a favorite of mine, and I use it all the time. Now I'm using my CoverGirl Colossal Mascara over that just because I like the way the two look, and I'm putting on several coats of each just to really pump up my lashes since I'm not using falsies. And for those of you who are into brows, you will be very proud of me. I've actually been trying to work on my brows more. So the first thing I used was my NYX brow mascara, and I just ran this through my brows as like a brow gel, and also just to get some pigment in there to kind of hopefully even them out, fill in some of the sparse areas. And then I wanted them to be a little bit fuller, so I took a brow powder, and I know this isn't really a brush that you would normally use to apply it, but I liked the way it worked, so I was using it and I loved it. And then I'm just, like I said, I'm just using a brow powder to fill it in. And then I'm using that same concealer from earlier to highlight my brow bone, but also to kind of clean up my brows, just to make them look even neater. And then I actually felt that it was way too light of a highlight, and so I went over that with my powder, my face powder, and just a brush from Royal in Langnickel. And I just went over that powder, or that concealer, with powder also, just to help set it and to kind of neutralize some of that lightness. And then I don't know if you could tell, but I went over with the red again because I felt like I had blended out too much with the powder. I'm using the Dream Wonder powder from Maybelline, and I am the color Golden Beige. I'm just applying this all over my face to even out my skin tone. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned my nose piercing. I got, my mom, my sister, and I got our noses pierced in July of 2015. So yeah, that's exciting. And I also got my ears pierced for the 3rd time in November. I haven't really talked about my new piercings. And then I'm just going to go ahead and contour my face. Jafar has a very thin face, and so I wanted to try and copy that by contouring. And so I'm using just a dark foundation. I don't know what brand it is. I've used it forever and the brand has rubbed off, but any contour color you have will work. And then I went over that with my NYX matte bronzer in the color Deep Tan. And then I also decided to contour my nose. It's the first time I've tried contouring my nose, and my nose is really uneven because of my glasses tan, so contouring was kind of difficult. But I tried, and so if it's not perfect, I'm sorry, but I tried to kind of contour just because I wanted to make my face as slim as possible. And then I'm using the Lord & Berry lip liner, and this is in the color 3035 Nude. And then I'm just lining it because I feel like lining my lips makes the color look nicer and also helps prevent bleeding, just because I find sometimes when I use certain colors they bleed. And then I'm using one of the Meet Matte hues from the Balm, and I'm using the color Committed, just a nice nudie pink color. I went with a nude color since the eyes were so bold. And then that's about it for this look. If you guys want, you can follow me on Twitter at BeautyisPersonal to know when I'm posting new videos. But I hope you guys are excited and ready for more Disney villain videos. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and comment down below what Disney villain you'd like me to do next. But my battery's about to die, so remember, you are you. No one is youer than you. Your beauty is yours and your beauty is personal. Bye!